Good morning, dear students. This is your second language English teacher BMC from Karnataka Public School, Hegganahalli, Bangalore North 1. Today in this session, we'll continue with prose number 3, My Beginnings, from paragraph number 5. In the last class, we have studied till paragraph number 4. I hope you have understood that part. And it is an extract taken from the great cricketer Kapil Dev. Kapil Dev's autobiography, Straight from the Heart. Today in this session, we'll continue from paragraph number 5. Turn to page number 49 in your textbook. Let me start reading the prose. Paragraph number 5. The other really naughty thing I remember doing is riding the police horses that were left in the huge open green areas to graze. A few of my friends and I would go there regularly and try to ride them. They were huge police horses, not used to clumsy children scrambling onto them, but despite innumerable falls and many a fright, I learned to ride and control a horse. In fact, even today, I am quite comfortable on a horse without a saddle, as that was the way I had taught myself to ride. Once we had learned to master the horse, there was one I became particularly attached to. We became more courageous and ventured out of the fenced area with the horses. Nobody would have noticed except for the fact that I bit off more than I could chew. I decided to take the horse home and house them in our back garden, which was about 700 square feet in size. The horse could probably have been tethered there, but I hadn't anticipated the struggle I would have in getting the animal through the tiny 5.5 foot by 2 feet doorway. We were caught within minutes of our arrival. The horse, of course, was duly returned, and the chiding I received from my father discouraged my venturing near the grazing fields again. Paragraph number 6. I was never very studious and always preferred to spend my time playing games and participating in athletics where I could use up my energy. I went to a small local school that had few cricketing facilities. The games they offered at that time were basketball, football, table tennis, and hockey, probably because all they required was a ball, a couple of sticks, and a net. I was fairly good at all games, exceptionally good at athletics, but dreamed of becoming a footballer. I worked hard at that game and was selected to play for my school. Fortunately, all my friends were interested in and played cricket, and they convinced me to change my game. That is a decision I will always be grateful to them for, as they unconsciously introduced me to the game for which I was made. Paragraph number 7. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, I switched from one game to the other and began to spend a lot of my time on the cricket field. Naturally, I played in a number of inter-school tournaments and came to be noticed as a promising lad in the local press. But it was all merely fun to start with. I could never have imagined where cricket would lead me, and I certainly had no plans then of becoming a professional at all. Dear students, let me tell you what happens in paragraph number 5. What did Kapil do with his friends? As you know, he was a very naughty boy, and with his friends, what all the things he did, and they would go to a neighbor's garden and pluck off the fruits. And you also know about papaya and pomegranate trees incidents also. In fifth paragraph, what does he say? He says about the riding of the police horses. Some of the horses were left for grazing in the green areas to graze. So what did Kapil do with his friends? They slowly went there, and they were going there, and they were trying to control the horses and trying to ride the horses. Okay, but they did not stop that. Once Kapil, he had decided to bring the horse to his home. What he did, he tried to house the horse in his back garden, which was about 700 square feet in size. But the horse, it's not impossible for the horse to move through the tiny 5.5 foot by 2 foot doorway. And finally, he caught within minutes, and he got beatings from his father, and he never tried to venture near the grazing fields. That was the lesson he had learnt, and he was very bold and courageous. You can see here in paragraph number 6. What did he say? He was not at all a studious boy, and he always spent a lot of time in playing games and participating in athletics. And he went to a local school, and there the games were only offered were basketball, football, table tennis and hockey, because they require only a ball and a couple of sticks and a net. Okay, and he was exceptionally good at athletics. He dreamt of becoming a footballer, but how did he change his decision? Who made or who tried to change his game? That were his friends. Kapil's friends, they convinced to change his game. That was the decision. He says that he is always grateful to his friends, because they unconsciously introduced him to the game of cricket. And in paragraph number 7, what did Kapil say here? He says that he switched from one game to another, that is, he switched from football to cricket, and he played a number of inter-school tournaments and became a promising lad in the local press. He became so popular in his teenage, or when he was studying in the school, and then finally today he is a great cricketer, and he became a professional player of cricket. Got it? Dear students, we are all very proud that in the year 1983, India won the World Cup with the captaincy of Kapil Dev.
Beautifully placed, and it wouldn't matter where the man was out there, because it's gone way, way, way over the top. A lovely swing of the bat for 6. And away it goes again for another 6. They're 2 great hits. Now that is the best of all. That's 3 6s. That was a skimmer. It went straight past that man at long on, just like a doodlebug. So it's 448 for 9. Just 6 more. 1 more hit, Kapil Dev will be saying out there. And that's it. Well, I suppose it's only logical. If you need 24 to save the follow-on, why wouldn't you get it in 4 hits?
Only Kapil Dev could have done that. Only Kapil Dev.
ovation here for a couple there to receive the trophy from Lord Carr, chairman of the Prudential Assurance Company. Tremendous performance by this Indian side, and here's the man who's been largely responsible for it over the last 2 weeks. Skippered the side quite beautifully and made his own contributions with bat and ball.
Thank you, children. Hope you understood. Good luck.